Welcome into this week's edition of SEC Shenanigans. I'm your host, Ken Shumway.
There's been an incident, and I'd like to talk about it. Get after it.
For pitter patter, let's get at her.
Spit it out, Big Shoots.
I would like to apologize and correct my statement that Texas A&M did not lose last week. They won. This is a one-man operation. I misread the score, didn't get to watch all the games, and was just listening to recaps. And I would also like to thank those that pointed out my incorrect statement.
For God's sakes, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a fool, man!
Arkansas had quite a bit of trouble this week trying to stay ahead of Memphis. But with the Razorbacks' defense just crumbling in the second half, this allowed the Tigers to take them down. And from a crumbling defense in the second half, we go to a complete loss of offense in the entire game, which led Wally Gator to fall to the Hurricanes. I just think Hard Rock Stadium was finally glad to get a Miami win. Hugh Freeze was hot after this week's game against Oklahoma, but I guess I would be too with questionable officiating and the offensive line allowing 10 sacks in the game. And Lenore Sellers was back at the helm this week for South Carolina after his early exit last week due to injury. This game was a close one up until the fourth quarter, and the Columbia Cats were able to take down the Red Roosters. It was just something that was just off about Lenore Sellers' performance this week, just a little more lackluster than normal. And Arch Manning and the Longhorns finally put up some numbers that are worthy of the hype that's been surrounding him. But let's face it, it was Sam Houston. That does it for this week's episode of SEC Shenanigans. You stay classy, SEC.